What's going on, guys? It's your boy Matt back at it again with another daily recap video of the 2000 small account challenge that I started about 4 days ago. Today, as you can see, I'm up $787, which is a good thing for an account that I started with $2,000. As you can see, I'm up $4,200 overall the account in 4 days. Anyway, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to go over the trades that I executed today and just give you a brief idea of what I was thinking when I was making the trade. And then you'll be able to see the actual video of the in and outs of the trades itself, right? So the first stock that I traded was TRIL. Basically, TRIL, what happened was it was a gapper, it was a good move pre-market, but I didn't touch a pre-market. I'm trying to avoid not to trade pre-market because sometimes it's unpredictable. Anyway, so market open, I didn't touch it for the first minute. As you can see, in the second, so I waited a little bit to see which direction the stock was going to go. It tried, as you can see here, it tried to go up and it got rejected, and then I had a starter short. Didn't give me a chance to add, so I only had like about 300 shares. I took some off. Now, I did a terrible thing because it didn't give me an add there, and I wanted to add. I added right there, and as you can see the line here, this is a support level. I added, so after taking half there, I added there. So if you're shorting into a support level, this is a support level. The reason why it's a support level is because where it held pre-market, right? It was a pre-market low. This is where it supported pre-market. So if you're shorting into a support level, you're pretty much slamming into a concrete break. It's not going to go anywhere. It's most likely going to bounce, and what happens is you just fucked up your average, and now you have even more share size, so it kind of makes it a little bit tricky to go. So for me, I don't like shorting into resistance. If it breaks the resistance, after it breaks, that break is confirmed, then I would have a short. But just something that's going into a resistance, I don't like to long it or short it. I don't touch anything. So anyway, so that was a bad for me. I managed to get out here pretty quickly before it did this. I would have definitely gotten shaken out if I didn't get out here. But recognizing your weaknesses can help you guide your trade. So I got out quickly. I was hoping to actually reshort here, but I was thinking it might come up to $14. Didn't do that, so it went without me, which is fine. Still made $168 on it. The second trade that I executed was ATNX. Don't mind the cat behind. ATNX was a pretty quick one. Went parabolic. I really didn't like it. It's not my typical trade that I actually execute. So basically, I got in there and I got up pretty quick. I mean, I got in there, it got rejected, it flashed. I didn't take it. When it pulled back, I didn't like how quickly it got bought up. As you can see, it's wiki. If that happens, I don't like that. So I got out. The reason why I don't like that is when something flashes and it gets bought up quickly, it's an indication of strength. It's an indication of, okay, they're buyers. So just because it got bought up, the way it got bought up. So it's a combination of things, obviously. It's a bounce from a VWAP, how the level 2 was reacting at the time. So there's a lot of things that comes into it, but I got out quick. I mean, on hand side, I should have reshorted here, double top, but I didn't because this is not my typical play. I still made $16 out of it, which covers the short locates. That's fine. The third trade that I did was ITCI. Now this one is awful because yet again this is not one of my typical plays that I usually play. Obviously I got in there and I got up pretty quick. I made about $60 on it, which is fine, but the problem comes here. So I actually reshorted this thing here higher, which was an okay short, right? So I got in here. Now with shorts, if you're in and you're wrong, you have to get out as quick as possible. The reason why you want to do that is that if you get caught in the front side and you fight the stock and you pre-exhaust yourself, which means you just lost 500 bucks or 600 bucks on the front side, then when the stock gives you the opportunity to play it, which comes the back side, one, look at me, I didn't touch it. I didn't touch this move, right? This move, I mean, the last short that I had was right there. I lost $50 on it. That was at pretty much 33.60, right? This thing went all the way to $30. Gave me $3, right? But I didn't touch it because I had already pre-exhausted myself. So that's why you gotta be able, you have to cut very quickly if you're on the short side and you find the front side. So if you had already, let's say you lost 500, $600, you already burned mentally, right? So when it comes to the backside, one, either you don't play it. Two, even if you play it, you get the fuck out quick. You don't hold long enough to recoup your losses and make more, right? And it makes it difficult. So the best thing to do is to wait for a backside in short. Don't fight the front side. So as you can see here, I lost $100 on it, and then I got it again. I lost 100 on that trade, and then I got it again and lost $50, and then I stopped. I said I'm not gonna touch this thing, left it alone, and that was that. And the trade after that was LCA. Now LCA was okay. I mean, it went not parabolic, but it pulled out. Today's been the market has been very quiet, so I played a lot of stocks that are not my typical setups. Anyway, I got in there, I got out. It went up hand side. I mean, I should have shorted that, but I wasn't really looking at it, to be honest. So I mean, that gave a really decent move. If you shorted at any time in this, I mean, you would have been in the money, right? And it gave a lot of, it gave like almost $2.50, almost $3, right? The trade after that was DPHC. No, DPHC is a little bit, I mean, this one is better. This is my kind of typical trade. It went parabolic. Now, as you can see here, I started early here. The reason why I started early is because I was starting very small amount of shares, the minimum I could, which is 100 shares. So I started 100 shares, and I knew this was going to push. I added in the backside, and then I managed to take off, right? So in this kind of move, it's okay if you. So two things: if you're gonna have if you're gonna fight the front side, make sure it's a parabolic and make sure it's gonna have a pullback. So usually parabolic most would have a pullback, right? Because that's what you're betting on. So it's either have a very small starter size, or if you have a decent share size of starter, what you gotta do is you gotta cut it quick if it goes against you. Because what you don't want, the worst thing you can do is try to fight the front side and burn your mental capital and your money, and then you totally miss the money move. As you can see here, so I made money on this one, and the backside I actually shorted, and I actually took, as you can see, take, and then take, yeah? So I actually shorted the backside, whereas if you see this one here, TCI, because I had already fought the front side with 300 shares of starter. I had already fought this thing at the front side with more, not 100 shares, but 300 shares. So 3 times the amount I had to start with the other one, right? So I didn't touch the backside, and I let the money move past me, right? Go without me. So and the one that after that it was Uno. This one here, this stock was actually pretty popular. About a month ago, it actually went up to $45. It was crazy. But today it popped. I located it because I thought it was going to halt, but it didn't. It was actually a fake halt. So I had to start it there and quickly covered. Yet again, this is another example of where I should have held a lot longer than I'm currently doing. That's one thing that I noticed I need to improve on. It gave a lot. It went without me. Next time I'll get it. CALT was another stock that I traded. This one was a little bit tricky because so it actually went pretty much parabolic, very low float. So I don't recommend anyone to trade any kind of stocks like this because it's really unpredictable. And if you get caught in the wrong side, you're looking at like $5, $10 loss per share, which can be quite painful. I didn't get the opportunity to get into that 66, 67, but I got a 26, $27. My apology, but I got it at 25. I'm pretty sure I got my average was right at 25, and then this thing washed down, and I managed to took it piece by piece in that area. I mean, if I held. This thing went all the way to 22. So I had 300 shares. It went to if I covered it longer, covered at 22. you know, from 25 to 22, $3. That's a $900 trade, just one trade. Would have been great. But the reason why I'm not holding is because I have a smaller share. I'm doing a small account challenge, and when you have a small account, you have to always, when the money's on the table, you gotta take it. Because the way you grow small accounts is by compounding, right? So you want to go for trades with a smaller share size, but a bigger range, right? Smaller share size, but bigger range. And when the money is in there, you're green, you gotta take it, right? Obviously, you make sure you gotta leave a little bit, maybe take 75% of it and let 25 run. You sort it out how you want to do it, but I have my own way to do it. Alright, the last one I traded was this one here. This one pretty much didn't do anything throughout the day. News came out after market. It went parabolic. I had a starter here, pretty much around 24.20 area. I took half there. I shouldn't take half. That was a really quick take half. I took half there at around like 23.70. And then I took the rest at 22.70. So if I held this, I mean, this would have been a great trade. This would have been another, you know, $1,000 trade. But all in all, I'm up about almost $800. I'm pretty sure I might be able to execute one more trade because I want to close in 1,000 if I can. If not, no problem. The account currently is at $4,271 in 4 days, which is okay because I started with 2,000 4 days ago. So now you guys will go and watch, will be able to watch all the trades, the execution, and what I was thinking, what I was saying as the trade was progressing. This is talking in hindsight, right? The other one is as the trade is progressing. I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe and comment. Thank you so much. Here we go. Market open TRIL. Should we locate for this thing or $2 stocks are gone? Okay, from 13 to 14. All right. I just got the shorts.
For what?
TRIL. See how this thing is gonna go. The other one is going down as well, but let's see. I feel like they might buy TRIL here. Don't want to have to start here because yeah, there you go. That's what I was thinking. Alright, just had to start there.
What did you do?
I just had to start at TRIL.
Short or long?
Yeah, short. My average is at 1376. Let's see. I'm gonna try to stay patient with this.
How much shares you in?
Just 300. It's
I
not.
should have fucking hammered it a bit more, man.
It's not really dropping this area, to be honest. So I just took off there, just to lock in some a little bit. So I'm not too confident whether this will break or not. So it's I don't like the supporting action. See what I mean? There you go, bit of crack, nice. Downside holds would be at 12:30. Far away, okay. Perhaps I should have waited, huh?
Holy shit.
What was it gonna do? Alright, added into that. My average is at 27 now, which is not good. It broke and came back up, right? Come on. 12.90, let's go. That's good. Nope, I was trying to claim. So what's gonna happen? For me, it's a question of what to do here. Alright. That's fine, I can hold the rest, I think.
Oh,
looking good. Just got out. Let's see how it goes. They might pick it up. Looks like they picked it up. Wow, 11 is refreshing, dude. 11 is for sure refreshing here. Wow. Yeah, 11 is.
Oh, let's go. Oh,
It's not. It's not. I'm still fucking right though.
yeah, it's
The
because I
average
pulled
is.
a bid.
Yeah, should have added it on top.
I added on top, man. Fuck, thank fuck I added on top.
Oh, are you greening it now?
Nah.
What's your average?
2090. Shit.
Mine is 2081. So. All right, put a stop. Let's go for a walk, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna exit Trill. Nah, fuck it, I'm not gonna exit Trill.
You still holding true. ITC is really gone. Damn, this thing is really gone, dude. Shortable too. So, okay, ITC 49. Looks like it's gonna go 73. 69. 7. Fuck, which way is it gonna go? And get out. Are you trying to add or nothing?
Nah, fucking, I'm watching it. Oh, I don't want it to fucking go up, man. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Why don't you short the backside?
I did look, I was right at the peak. I just got.
No, I'm saying why don't you short the backside again?
Cause I just got into the other one, so I was looking, you know. LAC, I got into LAC.
You banking on that at least?
Yeah, I think it took me out most of my shares. This is a terrible trade on my part.
No, you're up.
No, I'm not.
Aren't you in at 25?
Yeah, my average is at 25. I'm trying to cover at 22. Does have history. So this is what it looks like on the yearly chart. Fairly. I mean, this is 20 years, a maximum. It's pretty near. In the news, that's the news. Patient in China enrolled in clinical trial state. So, Yeah. So I covered 100. You see with this one? You see with this one? 2450 is going through.
Hmm.
And in the other one actually you can see 2340 going through. But to me it ain't gonna feel. What's the downside hold? Downside hold was $22 downside hold. It's never gonna happen. 22. Man, the way I hit that 25 though. And jump the fuck out of it. I think I'm gonna get the fuck out. I'm gonna get out. Alright, I'm out. Alright, so I'm in this thing. Had a star short. Oh no, I had a star short there. I took some there. I'm trying to take it. Alright, here we go. Take me out. Yep. Took me out half of it. Come on, take me out again. Nicely done. Nicely done, dude. There you go. That, oh man. I wish I held. My average was at what? My average was at 24.20. Fuck, dude.
Fuck, it drops.
I covered it at 22.80, yeah? It
Oh,
dropped
shit.
everything. Dude, from 25 short, yeah? 24.20 short to 22.20. That's $2 per share. Fuck, I missed a good opportunity there. But I'm up $800 on the day, so